Assalamu alaikum Bloopians, I'm Asma and you're watching Bliifee, the place to be for Muslim life hacks to follow our deen more easily. And in this video we will look at how to propose as a Muslim the halal way. So let's get right into it. This video is assuming that you already have a person in mind or a list of people in mind that you think are suitable to get married to. Do keep in mind, the Prophet ﷺ said a woman is married for 4 things. That is, her wealth, her family status, her beauty, and her religion. So you should marry the religious woman, otherwise you'll be among the losers. This also applies if you're a female and you're looking for a brother to get married to. Now, there might be so many different ways to propose to someone the halal way, but in this video I will only be talking about one method that I can practically speak about from experience. Another thing before we start the video is that I am not a scholar, so I will not be able to answer any questions that require scholarly knowledge, but I or someone else could help you with ideas if you have a practical question about how to proceed with something relevant to this topic. Step number 1 is getting to know the person. So you have a person in mind and you want to get to know them better for the sake of marriage purposes. Before you start anything, pray Istikhara Salah, so you're asking Allah to guide you in this and to make it easy for you if it's good for you in this life, if it's good for your deen and for your akhirah. In the same dua of Istikhara, you're asking Allah that if it's bad for you in your life, in your deen or your akhirah, then to distance you from it and to distance it from you, to help you find what's good for you and to help you be content with it.
So these are the steps to pray the Istikhara prayer. First step is to pray 2 rak'ahs, just like you would pray any 2 rakat prayer, like your Fajr prayer or your Sunnah prayer that you pray before your Fajr prayer, just like any 2 rakat, simple and easy. And one thing to keep in mind is that you cannot pray at prohibited timings, and this would be timings such as sunset, sunrise, time when the sun is at the top of your head, after Asr, etc. And once you're done praying that, after your salam, you recite the dua of Istikhara. So once you're done with Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah, then you start reciting the dua of the Istikhara prayer, which is Allahumma inni astakhiruka bi'ilmika wa astaqdiruka biqudratik wa as'aluka min fadlika al-azim فإنك تقدر ولا أقدر وتعلم ولا أعلم وأنت علام الغيوب اللهم إن كنت تعلم أن هذا الأمر. So whenever you reach هذا الأمر at this part, you will be mentioning the matter that you are asking the dua for. So هذا الأمر means this job. So you can mention that matter or you can think about it in your heart and continue. هذا الأمر خير لي في ديني ومعاشي وعاقبة أمري فاقدره لي ويسره لي ثم بارك لي فيه وإن كنت تعلم أن هذا الأمر. Again, you will mention the matter over here or think about it in your heart. هذا الأمر شر لي في ديني ومعاشي وعاقبة أمري فاصرف عني واصرفني عنه واقدر لي الخير حيث كان ثم أرضني به. So what that means is, oh Allah, I ask guidance from your knowledge and power from your might, and I ask for your great blessings. You are capable and I am not. You know and I do not. And you know the unseen. Oh Allah, if you know that this job, so that هذا الأمر, is good for my religion and my subsistence and my hereafter, then you ordain it for me and make it easy for me to get, and then bless me in it. And if you know that this job, هذا الأمر, is harmful for me in my religion and subsistence and in the hereafter, then keep it away from me and let me be away from it, and ordain for me whatever is good for me and make me satisfied with it. You can take a screenshot of this if you like for future reference, inshallah.
Now keep in mind that Istikhara does not necessarily give you dreams. Rather, we are asking Allah that if it's good for us, then to make it easy for us, or make distance from it if it's not good. So make sure you approach the situation accordingly and do not ignore any signs that you come across or force something in your favor even if you see it not working or progressing in the way that you wanted it to. Another thing is that you can do your own Istikhara and you don't have to ask others to do it on your behalf. So the first step to getting to know someone for the sake of marriage is to share about this person with a trusted and mature relative or an elder to do the talking for you. Tell them that you are interested in getting to know someone for marriage purposes and that you would like them to do the talking for you. Keep in mind that the person you're choosing to be your representative should be Islamically minded and not be affected by jealousy or other worldly gains that could affect this process. Islamically, the groom-to-be can directly approach the mahram of the girl that he's interested in getting married to But practically speaking, in this day and age, it is better to involve family when getting to know the person and when sending a proposal. However, if you are a male and you are confident that you can talk to the mahram of the girl directly, then do what works for you as long as it's done the Islamic and halal way. Coming back to the point of involving family, this can be done whether you are a woman or a man too. First, your representative talks to the person that you're interested in marriage for and finds out if that person is suitable for marriage with you, to check if that person is even interested in the idea of marriage in the first place, etc. Remember, it is not right to continue if you find out that this person that you're interested in is already engaged to someone else or is observing her iddah period, which is a period of waiting after a divorce or the death of her husband. Your representative might be able to do the initial screening from a different angle which you may not be able to see from. In this stage, make sure to address the non-negotiables. If the person you're interested in does not match what you're looking for, then it's best to move on. This is why it is important that you know what kind of spouse you're looking for. Don't try to force someone into your idea of what a spouse should be like. Don't think that you'll change them after marriage, etc. Just move on to finding someone that actually meets your requirements. It is important to address these points that you are not willing to settle on in the initial stage itself and at the first stage, so that your emotions don't affect your decision making, which could cause regrets later on. Same goes for if you don't match the expectations of the person that you're interested in. Just don't force it and don't try to change yourself for that person. What's meant to be will come smoothly, inshallah, without needing to be forced, especially in the area of matching expectations and standards. Point number 2 is involving their family. After the person of your choice passes the initial screening, if everything is well and you're happy for this to go ahead, then it's time to send a proposal to their family. The same person who helped you in the first stage can get the contact details of the potential's family and talk to them about interest in marriage with this person. This is also a good time to get to know the family through their connections and references. This way you get an understanding of the potential suitor and the family from the perspective of the community and society that they're living in. You might also get to know a few things that could affect your decision as well, so make sure you're prepared for that, and also make sure that you are ready to communicate properly to clear out any doubts if any such thing arises in this process. Step number 3 is home meeting. After you've spoken with the family, set up a date with the potential and the family to meet up with you and your family. It is important that you keep in mind that you only do this step if you are serious about this person, because it takes a lot of time, effort and money to prepare for such meetings. In this step, when you go to meet the family at their home or they come to your house, it is a good time to understand the family, how the lifestyle is, talk to them, ask them any questions you have, as well as share about your expectations too. Step number 4 is meeting the potential. Once you've met the family and everything's going well, then you can spend some time with the potential during the house meeting with appropriate supervision. Make sure to ask your questions in a halal environment to get to know the potential person much better. If needed, you can also ask for more supervised meetings after the first meeting if you want to get to know the person much better. Point number 5 is decision making and date fixing. After all these steps of getting to know the person, getting to know the family, getting approval of your family, etc., it is time to make the decision of whether you would like to go ahead with marrying this person. If at any stage you're unsure of marriage with this person, then make it clear so that you're not wasting anyone's time or playing with their emotions, as that is very unethical to do. Make sure you're praying istikhara throughout the process, especially at this last stage of decision making based on the information that we discussed at the start of the video. Once you go through everything and everything looks good, everyone's happy, then it's time to fix a date for marriage and to make sure that the date is not too far away into the future. It is not Islamic to have long periods of engagements, as that opens up doors to temptations, fitna and chances of haram. If you reach this stage, then congratulations and may Allah grant barakah in your marriage. If you are a bride-to-be and you're wanting to do hijab at your wedding, then here's a video that might be useful for you, inshallah. I understand that the process of proposing the halal way might look lengthy and at times even challenging at some stages, but having the right intention of wanting to do it the halal way can make things easier and rewarding too, inshallah. Remember, no hardship and effort goes into waste, and Allah will reward you for everything that you go through while you have the intention of doing it the halal way and for His sake. Share this video with someone who is looking to get married, and inshallah you will have a share in their rewards if they find it beneficial. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more content like this. Also comment any tips you have in the comment section. Until next time, live your beliefs and stay tuned to Bliifee. If you reach this stage, then
so my dream for Jannah grows day by day, and I pray to Allah to guide me all the way till I make it to His paradise.